Throughout each species, there are the powerful and the weak, the brave and the bold, the slow, and perhaps most importantly in each species, the intellectuals, those who are built from a smoother mold, those who are several steps above the rest, the 1%ers, creating the distance between award-winning physicists and YouTube prankers, the distance separating a half-empty can of Sprite and Donald Trump, the 5 standard bearers of knowledge. When you think about it, if you get one of the dumbest Pokemon and you could Trick Room its mind, you'd get one of the smartest Pokemon. But look, I know Trick Room stops you from being slow, but it doesn't quite work like that, so we have to rely on Shelder biting things and hoping the outcome can save Greece's economy and defeat ISIS. That's where SLOWKING comes in. Look, alright, I see where you're coming from. Being King of the Slow isn't the most representative name for it, but trust me, it knows its shit. SLOWKING rules over the slow with its intelligence. Intelligence comparable to award-winning scientists, being among the ranks of the greatest minds in history. For instance, Albert Einstein, Leonardo da Vinci, Dr. Ivo Robotnik, Christian Weston Chandler. The list tells you more than I ever could. Whatever looks more tantalizing to Shelder between the tail and the head is the difference between sharing Netflix and chill jokes on Facebook and undertaking research every day to solve mysteries of the world. That's what separates the Pokes from the Kings. The existence of the lost city of Atlantis. Will a Chrono Trigger sequel see the light of day once more? How bands like Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden evolved into lazy, aggressive palm muting that seems to make up around 90% of metalcore. That's what the King of the Slow sets out to discover for the good of humanity. Just when you thought a couple of middle-aged Christians were pissed off enough with Pokémon, they go and bring science and genetic engineering into this propaganda machine, resulting in the genetic freak that is MEWTWO, being developed from Mew's genes, Mew containing the genetic code for all Pokémon, where all the most intelligent Pokémon are no exception to that. And the whole gene splicing thing, I mean, aside from all the murders, was a raging success. They made a genetic freak. They made the ultimate being. But it makes you wonder, if those scientists had the chance to finish their mischief, who knows what power MEWTWO could have had. Even so, MEWTWO still remains as one of the most powerful and intelligent Pokemon out there. It can talk telepathically, levitate, use mind control, and not many have a moveset this destructive. From the looks of this moveset, I wouldn't find it hard to believe if MEWTWO went round all the giant stores and bought every overpriced TM it could find. If you're talking intelligence, you're talking the super computer. But this gets me thinking, cause mentioning something taking over the world all the way to becoming some kind of politician makes me suspect that the amount I have left to say from here on out seems limited. I've mentioned METAGROSS in these videos almost more than any other Pokemon, so I've put a lot of thought into this guy. I've got METAGROSS on the mind, and this mind right here firmly believes that METAGROSS can do anything. And if there's something it can't do, I assure you it's only temporary, because one way or another, it'll figure out how. METAGROSS actually would figure out the most efficient strategy to defeat ISIS, and carry it out firsthand. If METAGROSS were at the Cinnabar Island mansion, MEWTWO's plans would have went off flawlessly. He wouldn't even dare to think about escaping, because MEWTWO's a smart guy. He knows if he tried to escape, he wouldn't be going to Cerulean City. Oh no. He'd be going straight to Suplex City! Courtesy of METAGROSS. Alright, gonna get this one out of the way. An obvious, yet worthy choice. And everyone knows it's gonna be here, you know it's gonna be here. I sure as hell know it's gonna be here, cause I for one, made the fucking video. Everyone loves to complain and point out when this one isn't on a list. So you can take that 5-page article you call a YouTube comment and take it straight to BuzzFeed, cause the straps are down, the spoons are out. ALAKAZAM has arrived. Unlike SLOWKING, where all memory is lost if Shelder isn't on its head injecting chemical X into its regal mind, ALAKAZAM knows all, it remembers all, it retains all. Stored away in its ever-growing, beefed-up, never-ending mind. As the proclaimed magistrate of mind mass, its intelligence reaches dangerous proportions. Not just because it could orchestrate the downfall of the world using its spoon to conduct his own symphony of destruction, more so because it endlessly packs on the mind mass, making its head far too heavy to be held up in place without the use of its own psychic abilities. After all, did you know, it has an IQ of 5,000? Trust me, I happen to be highly educated when it comes to this. I get comments daily reminding me on every video METAGROSS is in. All in all, ALAKAZAM's ate 1 or 2 smart poffins in his day. Even the spoons were said to have been created by psychic powers. It's just one giant entity of psychic power. Its intelligence has reached a point where it can create something out of nothing. Hasn't really gotten too far, but damn, it makes one fine piece of stainless steel. In due time, and properly funded research, they'll be making the best lineup of Foreman grills your meat could ever be sourced on. ALAKAZAM can save his poffins for the next contest, cause there is no contest for first place. That spot's been reserved for the being of knowledge itself, Uxie. SLOWKING may be king of the slow, MEWTWO may be genetically superior, METAGROSS may be a 1-ton supercomputer, ALAKAZAM may have his arsenal of limited cutlery, but all of that is irrelevant without Uxie, because Uxie is the birth of knowledge. Its intelligence even gives it the ability to wipe the memories of those who see its eyes. Wait. No, that's understandable. Gen 4 may as well have given me a concussion for how memorable it was. But Uxie is the being of intelligence. Case closed. There would be no knowledge without the being of knowledge. Apparently, it was seen as inappropriate to give Sonic a gun, as fans had requested? What kind of fan base would run fucking Sonic with a... Wait, Sonic. Fan base. Okay, alright, yeah. I see, yeah.